Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing the weekly plan with me for week, 31, I believe. Week 31. And I wanted to show you what I did over the past couple weeks. I've been sick and I just didn't feel like I could even talk on here without sounding disgusting. So I'm going to show you what I've done over the past couple of weeks. I have really fallen in love with the hourly again. I'm really enjoying being in here. So here I used my Be Kind kit, and I thought it turned out so cute. I loved the way that this turned out. So there's this one. I kind of used like a mishmash of products. Some of these came from like the journaling kits. Some of them are from the dashboard kit, actually. I actually used the dashboard kit again this week. You can see these are the habit tracker covers, and I just loved the way that they turned out. And yeah, so this was kind of like a mishmash of things that I had on hand. These checklists, you can see they don't fit exactly because they're from the dashboard kit too. I fell in love with checklists, so that's something that I want to add on with my next month because I really loved having checklists in here, and I thought these dashboard ones turned out just so cute in here. So watch for that add-on that I may be bringing into my rest of my kits. But yeah, that is what I did with last week, and it worked so well. And that was the last week that was in July. So we are going to be turning to my first week in the August monthly, which is July 28th through August 3rd. And we're going to plan it out. I need to take out this clip. It's driving me nuts. I can't deal with the bump while I'm writing. So we actually are going to be using, that was just my spending tracker, and I moved it to be here. So I'm going to be keeping track of it on this. I just couldn't deal with that bump anymore. All right, so we are going to be using kit 169, and it is this like oceany sea one. I have a couple of sticker sheets from the journaling kit. I have a couple from the hourly kit, the weekly kit. And then I have the dashboard thing again, and this sheet from dashboard because I like the checklists, and I liked using these boxes actually. So, and I liked these headers. I just think this is kind of a versatile little sheet here that you can use in different ones. I will say that these checklists, they line up to the dashboard. They do not line up to the hourly. So I was like cutting them so that like two at a time, and then I could fit them into the hourly. It's not ideal. So like I said, I'm going to try to make one that will fit the hourly. All right. The first thing I want to do is put down this bigger washi, and let's see, wrong side. This bigger one goes over here. I love these anchors. I have always loved anchors and kind of nautical things. I think it's so cute. And I really like the way that this kit feels like, I don't know, it feels like a good August, July kit. I love the colors in it. It's kind of red, white, and blue without looking at all like it is it doesn't look patriotic at all. All right, and the next thing I want to do is put my numbers down. If I don't do the numbers before I put this on, I always get so confused. Okay, 28 down here. Sometimes I use these numbers and sometimes I just write it in because I find this tedious. Actually, you have to tell me if you feel the same. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I shouldn't admit that I find putting stickers down tedious. It's more like just these tiny little numbers that you have to use this for that bothers me. And I don't mind just writing my handwriting. So, but it's not too bad when it's only a week. Putting like the month stickers down, that gets tedious to me. I know some people love that. Like I set up this entire planner's months. I had to redate because I changed it to a Monday start in one sitting, and I about died. It was very long and tedious to put 12 months of days, or an entire year of date stickers down. All right, and then last week I broke this up like this, and I just really liked the way that was. I want to do it so that maybe the top is my tasks and the bottom are my appointments. And the reason I didn't last week is because I wanted to still use the times. So maybe I will do that, but I want to separate it out by halfway through the day. So I'm going to put this in the 12 o'clock hour, and this washi fits exactly into a 1 hour period. So I think that looks really cute. And then I want to cover up this. Now, someone asked, are you using last year's hourly? Because they thought that they took this month away, and I am. This is last year's design of this, and so the new hourlies, they don't have this anymore, so you don't have to do quite the coverage. I think I'm going to bring some red in. And then, like I said, this doesn't quite fit it doesn't quite fit, so I'm going to just do every 4 just to try to keep it on track. It still won't fit. Like, the lines, I don't know why. I wish Erin Condren would just have all their lines be the same, all 1/4 of an inch or all something, but they don't do it like that. And so, yeah, we have to make different checklists for every different planner that they have. So I'm just going to put 4 down on each of these. And although it's not lined up exactly, it doesn't bother me that much. The only problem with doing this is the designs are going this way because this is intended to go that way. So maybe it will look funny going up and down. The last one was like a floral and you couldn't really tell. But I think I'm going to still do it. I want to cover up those habit trackers. I don't love habit trackers. The other dashboard, the one that has the squares in it, would probably be better here. And then I also did one last week along the bottom down here, like I did it right here. And I'm actually going to do it across this. This fits almost exactly across 2 days. It looks really good. And so I'm going to put it there across the weekend, and I can kind of do, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I want to move it down. I didn't want to line up the anchors to anchors, but now that I see it, I do. So I'm going to put it down here. And then I love these headers that are in my dashboard kit. So I'm going to put this week over this one. And I was thinking that maybe I could do like to do across this. Would that be weird? I kind of think it's weird. So I'm just going to put it across the first day. And then I want to put these, last week I used these flags for weather, but I'm going to use them this week for workouts, but in the same location. So I just like the way that these flags look, and they bring kind of some color in. And then I don't work out on Sundays, so that day can be open. Okay, I think this is looking cute. I'm trying to decide if I want to put these different headers down for different things. I might put a notes one over here, and then I think I may do the work one here on the sidebar, and then use these last checklists to signify. These line up pretty good, actually. All right, so I have little checklists for each day. I have a work one over there, and yeah, that's looking really cute. So the next thing I want to do is add in this flag sticker for the weekend. I'm going to do it down here this time. And I want to put this cute stripe ripped section down here. And I kind of wanted to put that up there. Let's see if it would look cute. I might have to take this off. Okay, that's looking cute. So on these, I just want to write that my son is at volleyball camp. Maybe I should do it with this. I'm actually going to use these to mark volleyball camp out. So he is going to be at volleyball camp for all of these days. I don't know if I like that, actually. Never mind. But he is going to be at volleyball camp all those days, but he is out of the state. And so I actually maybe I don't even need to write it down because it's not anything that I need to worry about. But I do need to pick him up from the airport on Thursday night. That poor kid. He's flying in kind of late on Thursday night. And then the next morning he's doing backpacking with his dad. They're leaving on a backpacking trip. So yeah, he's doing a volleyball camp up where my parents live. So it's only in Utah, but it was just cheaper, honestly, for me to get a cheap flight than it was for me to drive him up. So they're going to pick him up and take him in. I'm going to use this swiggly. I love these. They're super skinny. They're usually, I don't know, they're just kind of a fun thing to use. And maybe I'll signify it down here. I just want to write the backpacking trip here. I'm leaving the top for to-dos for the most part, unless I have an early morning appointment. And then down here, I'm going to use for appointments. This week is actually kind of slow, so I don't want to put too much down in case something comes up. But that's all we have this week. So this week it's going to be a big prep for my next release week. I have a ton of work I need to get done, and I really don't have many appointments. So I want to put in some of these. I absolutely love this kit. I love this seagull. He reminds me of Finding Nemo. He's so cute. So I want to stick him in. And then I just want to bring in kind of these cute little, the different colors. I feel like we have a lot of the blue. There's some red. I should probably bring in some of the yellow too. I'll put it up here. I just use these to kind of fill in space. And when I have a week like this that we don't have that much going on, I actually love it. So I kind of want to bring in these cute little houses. What if I did that? It's not leaving me a lot of room to write a note, but I just put usually a little quote down there. And then I love the seagulls. I want to get more of them in on this little rock. So cute. I'm going to put them in a couple little places throughout the week. Where's the other one? There he is. I do love this sticker sheet. There's a lot that I could use here, but I also don't totally want to fill it in. But is this whale and the baby whale not the cutest thing? Maybe I need them. Oh, I have whales here. Where could I put them? I don't know if I want to put them right there. Maybe I'll put a little ocean scene right here though. Okay, that's probably all I'm going to do here. So this week is set up for me to work. I will fill these out the day of is usually when I fill them in. And then over here, this will be errands and different work things that I have to finish. And that, I'm going to just keep it simple this week. I feel really good about that. So that is it. Up here, I will write my workouts. But again, I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing each day. I actually worked out today for the first time, and it was just a very slow walk. I kept the pace at 3.0 on the treadmill and just walked for an hour, and it was hard on me. So I'm going to try, I don't want to write in what I'm going to be doing until I kind of feel it out with my body. I don't want to push myself so much that I don't get over it. So all right. Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in picking up this kit, this is kit 169. And all of my other stickers are also available for all the sorts of planners. We have Hobonichi, Laurel Denise, this weekly kit that goes with Plum Paper and Erin Condren and so many different planners it works with. All of my stickers are linked below, and there is also a 20% off coupon for my YouTube friends, so you are welcome to go down and use that. And I will talk to y'all very soon. See you, bye.